How do you list your first product on Amazon inside your seller account? What will you need before you create your listing, how to optimize it with the best keywords, and even use AI to help optimize for you. In today's video, I'm going to cover everything about Amazon product listings, what you'll need in order to create it, and just set yourself apart. This listing is so important because it's like a storefront page or what customers see and what they're going to decide whether or not to buy your product. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, welcome back. Those of you are my subscribers. My name is Brian Noonan. I'm a full-time Amazon FBA seller, mentor, and coach. Right here on this YouTube channel, I release weekly videos covering everything Amazon, e-commerce, personal development. If you enjoy those types of videos, do me a favor right now. Head on down and press subscribe. I can see each and every one of you who take just a minute to press subscribe, and I appreciate each of you. Also, give me a like on this video. It helps support my channel and bring you more helpful videos like this one. My job right here on this channel is to help educate, teach, impact as many lives as possible, sharing and documenting my journey of how I went from a struggling broke drug addict 9.5 years ago to building, owning, and running multiple six-figure online businesses. Let's jump into it. Okay, guys, let's get into it. So, creating an amazing product listing. What are you going to need in order to create and set up your first product listing inside Seller Central? I'll go over that, how to write your title, bullet points, description, A+ content, images. I'll cover that. And what AI tools you can use to make it easier on you so you don't have to spend hours and hours and hours actually writing out the sentences. I'll go over that as well. So I'm going to be using this product here, this corner wall shelf, 3-tier corner floating shelves as our example listing today. Let's go over what an actual product listing is and when you should actually create the listing. Okay, so the fundamentals, the most important parts of your product listing are going to be your images, 7 to 9 high quality images, including main image, infographic images like this one, and then lifestyle images like these, 7 to 9 professional images done. Super important. That's kind of the main thing. Images are so important. Next up is your title. Title should be around 200 characters or under, 150 to 200 characters. Super important that we get, the top 2 to 4 main keywords, left to right, main keywords in your title. And you find those main keywords using Cerebro, but you write out this title, contains main keywords and sounds, convincing to actually get customers to want to click on your product. We have reviews. You'll get reviews as you launch your product, and customers leave reviews, not seller feedback, but as they write product reviews and upload pictures with their review, possibly you'll get ratings. And then here you can see this seller offers it in 3 different colors. These are called variations. The way Amazon system works is this is one product, right? But they're offering it in black, gray, and white. So while this is just one product, they just have one manufacturer who is making all 3 of these shelves. 3 colors. This is essentially 3 different listings because when you click on this, it actually changes to a different ASIN. So you have to actually set up 3 different listings, but they've connected them together via parent listing. You can always add variations later, guys. So even if you just start with one listing to start with, one product, one color, you can always add on these other colors, sizes, quantities, design, styles later on. And what's nice about variations is an easy way to expand your brand, adding different variations, make more sales. You can piggyback off the success of the first one. The reviews share between them. So if you only have 2 reviews on the black and 67 on the gray, those combine to show 69 total reviews or ratings. So variations, parent listing and variations, the way the Amazon system works is you would have to create 3 different listings here, 1 for each color, but then you combine them with a parent listing so that they're connected, the reviews share, you can piggyback off the ranking success you've had with the first one, but each ASIN, each listing is a different ASIN, so it can rank individually, okay? We have special features here. These are really important, guys. So you can actually put some special features here about your product. That's helpful, but also you can work in some keywords in here, just even if you can get 2, 3, 4 keywords throughout these, that can help you rank and index super quick. And then we have your bullet points, 5 to 6 bullet points. Each bullet point is around, 2 to 3 short sentences long. The first part is super important. We want to really make that sound good. So we'll have your bullet points. And then as you scroll down, guys, the last section is going to be your product description. The product description, if you guys don't have brand registry in the beginning, which you don't need to launch, you'll just have a normal text description. So it'll just be 2 to 4 paragraphs of text here. And then once you do file a trademark and you have a pending trademark going, you can apply for brand registry, and you'll be able to upload this, which is A+ content. You can do 5 basic modules and add these beautiful images, comparison charts like this, graphics like that, called A+ content. Okay, so now that we've gone over kind of what is a listing, all the most important parts of your listing, let's go over when you should actually create this listing. When do you go into your seller account and actually add the listing itself? Okay, the best time to create the product listing, guys, is as long as possible, or as close to your actual launch as possible. So if your manufacturer tells you to make 500 products, it's 30 days. Try to wait 20 days towards the end of production, where there's only 7 to 10 days left. Then create your listing and send them the FNSKU barcode, send them the FBA box labels for the shipment plan. And that way you only have, if you're going with fast C shipping, you only have around 25 days before the actual product arrives to Amazon and you launch. We want the least number of days between when you create this listing and when the product goes live. Around 30 days or less is best. We just don't want the listing sitting here for 2 months or longer and nothing happening. Amazon does start collecting data on your listing as soon as it's entered in your seller account. I found that you'll get the strongest honeymoon period possible. The honeymoon period is the first 2 to 3 weeks after you launch. Amazon gives you a boost to your visibility and relevancy to your product and showing your listing to more customers because it's brand new. To get the best honeymoon period possible, we want the least number of days between when you create your listing and when you go live. Some people even wait to the very, very end, like days before they actually launch. So how that works is you would actually have your supplier ship all your products to your house or to a 3PL warehouse. Once all the products are here in the US, you would create the listing, send the 3PL your FNSKU barcode and the FBA box labels, and then ship them into Amazon. And within about a week, they arrive to Amazon. So you create your listing, you launch within a week. For all of you who are new or don't have a 3PL or don't have the option to send products to your house, again, it's okay to just, if your product's going to take 30 days for manufacturing, just at the end of production, go ahead and create your listing, get the FNSKU barcode, get the FBA box labels, and then that way they can get out the door from your freight forwarder, picks them up from the factory and ships them to Amazon. So you'll only have about 25 days or so, 30 days between entering that listing and the products getting to Amazon for the best honeymoon period possible. Okay, so that's the main things about what a listing is, the main sections. That goes over, and then when you actually create the listing. What do you actually need now? Number 3 is, what do you need before you create the listing? Here's the 2 things you're going to need before you create the listing. You're going to need brand approval and a GTIN exemption. So what are these? Okay, so you can see here on this listing the brand name. The brand name is Boss Wilson or Boss Willen. Boss Willen. You can't just, if this was your brand name, so you will need to think of a brand name. You will need to get a logo done. You will need to send that logo to your supplier. You need to order a custom sample, and you need to have at least 1 product sample sent to your house with the logo printed, engraved, etched on it. And then you take pictures of that sample on your desk. They don't need to be professional. Just take pictures of that sample with the logo on it, and that's what you're going to need for this step here to get brand approval. But we have to get brand approval, guys, because you can't just go into Seller Central today and create a listing using your brand name, Boss Willen. It will not let you enter that brand name if you've never created a listing or got approval to list products under that brand. So in order to do this, guys, again, you need to get a professional logo done, choose a brand name that's available, check on trademarkia.com that no one else has trademarked the brand name, get the domain from GoDaddy, get a professional logo done from Fiverr or the designer down below. I have in the description, and then send that logo to your supplier and have them make and ship you at least 1 product with that logo on it, and then just take a couple pictures of that product with logo once it gets to your house on your desk, and we can go on to this step here, which is GTIN exemption and brand approval. So let me go through how you get that. So inside here, you're going to go to the 3 lines, catalog, add products, and then it's going to be here, guys. I'm adding a product not sold on Amazon. Okay. And then we're going to, let's say, so I need to actually enter a title here. So this is going to be, let's say, floating shelves, modern wall decor. I'll just go here. You will want to take the time to write a product title, guys. Product titles are very important. Also, this can be kind of hard to change later on. So I do recommend that you take the time to write a pretty finalized title. That's item name, but that's title, 2 to 4 main keywords, left to right in importance, and highest search volume, left to right, exact phrase form, and a couple main selling features. So take the time to write a pretty much finalized title before you create this listing, okay? And then we're going to enter that, and then you can see here that's already found kind of the category that it should be in. So we're going to click confirm, and then we're going to go to the next step. So we've got the item name, which is the title. We've got the product type, shelf. We've got the item type keyword. You know, this is where you can choose the main category and the subcategory. We'll go here, home and kitchen, home decor accents, floating shelves. It is important that you do research and select the correct main category. The subcategories are also important, guys, but not as important because you'll rank on those based on your sales and your keyword ranking and stuff. But do make sure you select the correct main category because it's totally different. If you put this product in patio, lawn, and garden, it's not going to make any sales. It's supposed to be in home and kitchen. Okay, so main category is very important. Okay, brand name. Let's say I want to do that Boss Willin, okay? Let's say that's my brand name. You can see here it's going to pop up and say, and then you want to select this. I don't have a product ID, and then click next, okay? So you enter your brand name, capital first letter. I don't have a product ID, then click next, okay? And then you're going to see here it's going to ask me, like, you need to get brand approval for this right here. Brand authorization required. The ability to create or add ASINs under this brand name, it requires approval. You're going to click on apply to sell, okay? And then on the next step here, it's just a couple things that you have to enter. So you don't need to watch the video. Product ID. So the reason I'm getting these 3 boxes, guys, is because Boss Willin is already a brand on Amazon registered. But when you enter your brand name, it will be new, and hopefully you do not see these because it's a brand new brand name. It's never been on Amazon. So you're going to select for the product category, floating home and kitchen, floating shelves, corner shelves, select your category, then come down here, check all these boxes, okay? And then here, upload two images, at least 2 images of your product with logo. These images, guys, are going to be of your product sample with logo on it, and that's just going to be on your desk or on your kitchen counter. One picture should show all 4 sides of the product. So all 4 sides of the product you can see in the photo, and you can also see the logo on it. That's your first image you're going to upload. The second image you're going to upload is kind of a close-up of that logo on product. Those are the only 2 images you're going to upload. So Amazon's algorithm and Amazon system can see, okay, this seller has a physical product. They have an actual logo, this brand name exactly on their product. And then you're just going to put your email here and then click submit. And then within 1 to 3 days, you're going to receive an email. I just got one today that says brand qualification. Congratulations, we've conducted our review and found that your brand adheres to our brand name policies. You can now create new listings or ASINs using your brand name. You do not want to enter, guys, here on this step, I don't have a brand name, because they're just going to put generic, or that's going to make it easy for hijackers to take over. So we're not doing that. You want to put your actual brand name here, and then you're going to go to apply to sell and submit that. Then you're going to wait a couple days, guys, and you should get that brand qualification approval from Amazon. And then congratulations, you now have brand approval and GTIN exemption. A GTIN exemption, guys, let's talk about barcodes really quickly. When it comes to creating a product listing in Amazon, you need a UPC or a GTIN exemption. A UPC is a universal product code. There's a barcode on almost every product that you buy in the store. If you turn it around, there's a barcode, right? On every product or packaging box that you buy, that's a UPC. In order to create a listing, Amazon wants you to enter the UPC number of your product, but as an Amazon seller, a new seller, you don't have any barcodes. And in order to not have to spend money on barcodes, like $250 for UPC barcodes or GTINs from gs1.org, to save that money, you might as well just apply for a GTIN exemption, which we did right here by clicking I don't have a product ID. That way, you're not going to have to spend any money on buying UPCs or barcodes from GS1, okay? You'll only put the FN SKU, which you'll get after you create the listing. Amazon will give you the FN SKU barcode. That's the barcode you're going to send to your supplier or your box designer that will actually go on your product's box, okay, or polybag. Okay, guys, that's going to go over, how to create your product listing. We did the title. We wrote out a nice title with some keywords. We entered we selected the correct main and subcategories for our product. We entered our exact brand name. We submitted for brand approval and GTIN exemption, and then we waited 1 or 2 days to get the approval from Amazon. By the way, if you get denied, they say, sorry, your brand does not adhere to our brand name policies. It's just you need to come in here and redo these steps and change your photos. So either your photos were not clear enough, showing the logo on the actual product, the lighting wasn't good, change the angle a little bit of the photos you submit, just change your photos a little bit. Eventually you will get a granted brand approval. Before we move on to the next steps using AI and finding the keywords, if you guys need help with any of this, you'd like one-on-one coaching, I do have Noonan University available. I have a 6-week program, I have a 60-day program, and a fully done-for-you service. If you guys are interested in that, you can check the links down below or just go to noonanuniversity.com/mentorship and see the different options there for one-on-one coaching. Okay, now let's go, how do you actually find the right keywords to put in your listing? And how will you write out the other important parts of your listing? To find the keywords, guys, what you're going to do is use Cerebro. So I've gone to my main competitors listing here. You can come down here, click on keywords. That's going to open up Helium 10 Cerebro. You can paste up to 9 other ASINs here of your competitors, or click on get competitors and choose, 5 to 10 ASINs that are most similar to your product. Then we're going to put in these filters: search volume 300 to 30,000, organic rank 1 through 60, match type organic, click on apply, and you should be left with, we have 200 something keywords, 243 keywords. That's a little bit long. So to get a better list, we're going to put in here shelf and see if that narrows it down. Yeah, so we're down to about 80 keywords. That's pretty good. We can go a little bit higher here on our minimum. So let's say 600. I'm looking for, about 22 keywords is manageable. So I've narrowed down this list, guys, to 22 of the best keywords for this product. These are the keywords that I would include in my title, bullet points, description, and backend. How did I find those? Okay, what I did was I put 600 to 30,000 search volume. That's a good range of keywords to go after in the beginning. I want keywords only from page 1 and 2. That's 1 through 60, and match type organic. Then you can come down here, guys. You can see corner shelf wall mounted. That's a good keyword. It's got 6,400 search volume. It's only got a title density of 1. Not bad. The lower the better for title density. In fact, this one, 0, is even better. Corner shelf floating. That's a good one. Only 1 title density. And why am I looking for only 1 or 0? So this is telling me how many other competitors on the first page, or top ranking results, top 50, are using this keyword in their title. If there's no competitors using this keyword in their title, 0, okay, there's 0 sellers using this keyword in their title, versus this one, corner shelf organizer, there's 4 sellers. This one has 7 sellers using it in their titles. This one's going to be the easier one to rank for, just by putting it in my title, okay? So I would put try to work in this keyword. We can pick a couple more. This one, corner shelf white, or something like that. And then wall corner shelf, that has 3, not bad. 3,000 competing products. To lower the better, guys, for competing products. Search volume, again, target 600 to 30,000. And why did I put the word shelf? So I can remove the word shelf and see if we're left with any better ones. Shelf is the seed or root keyword for this. If you were selling a butter dish, like ceramic butter dish, countertop butter dish, the seed or root keyword is not shelf, it's butter dish. But you can see here I removed the word shelf, and now I've got some better keywords. Okay, so I've got shelves for bedroom, corner shelf wall mounted, corner floating shelves. Instead of just having the word shelf, we can go after keywords with shelves. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot more relevant keywords with that. But guys, you'll go down and pick, the top 3 or 4 main keywords, and you'll put those in your title, okay? Those will go here, corner floating shelves, okay, modern corner shelves, and then this one, corner shelves wall mounted. So you can see this seller has right there, 3 or 4 of the top keywords in the first half of their title. That is great, okay? So that's what you want to see. A couple of the main keywords are right there in your title. Then guys, what you can do here is click on export data, export to Frankenstein, and that'll take you to Frankenstein, and then copy all these, okay? And of course you can narrow it down. Then we're going to go to Listing Builder. Once you've identified, you're going to click on Add Keywords. So Listing Builder, guys, is another tool from Helium 10. You go to Tools, you go to Listing Builder right here, okay? And then click on, put the keywords in your keyword bank, paste all those keywords there, create bank. And now this tool, we've just entered all these keywords. We've entered all the keywords for Keyword Bank in our Keyword Bank. And then you can start writing your title, your bullet point number 1, bullet point number 2, bullet point number 3, 4, 5, your product description, and your search terms. You can skip subject matter. A lot of you won't have subject matter. It'll be search terms or generic keywords on the back end. These will be important. But as you use these keywords in your title, your bullet points, okay, it'll start crossing them off. So let me just import this title here into Listing Builder. Of course, you will not want to copy your main competitor, but you can use it as an example. So you can see here, guys, it crossed off this keyword. I've used that one. This one I've used as well. Corner shelves, wall mounted. All right, so you can see here I've got a couple main keywords in my title. It'll do this for each section, bullet point, and that's how you can kind of write your listing. Now, you can go to ChatGPT is the other thing I recommend to help you write your listing. You can use some of the AI, tools that Listing Builder gives you, but let's go to ChatGPT. So how will you use that? Well, you can go here and you can, grab a couple of your main competitors' bullet points, or I can just say, like this, I'm going to copy this bullet point and I'm going to go here. I'm going to say, you will help me rewrite this Amazon listing bullet point. And then I'm going to paste bullet point number 1 of one of my competitors. Or you could do like a top 3 or 4 competitors. You could say, summarize the best points out of these 3 bullet points and write 1 for me. Okay. So just like that. So then you can see here, it's rewritten it for me, and I've got my own bullet point now. So say goodbye to clutter and hello to organized elegance. Our L-shaped floating corner shelves are expertly crafted to effortlessly blend into any corner, providing ideal storage solution for showcasing and organizing your cherished items without sacrificing precious floor space. Elevate your home decor with a touch of style today. Okay, it's pretty good. You could change it up a little bit, but there's your bullet point number 1. Okay, so we'll copy that. We'll go back to Listing Builder, we'll paste it into bullet point number 1, and then it'll help us make sure we're putting keywords in there, okay? Top 3 to 5 keywords go in your title. The next kind of best 5 to 10 keywords go in your bullet points. The next kind of best 10 to 20 go in search terms, down here, called search terms or generic keywords. And then the remaining keywords, guys, can go in your product description and your A+ content once you have it, okay? And then the other part that you're going to have is those special features. Try to work a couple bullet points into these as well. Okay, guys, that's how you're going to use AI to help you write your listing, and you do the same thing with the description. You'd copy one of your competitors' description, put it into ChatGPT. You will help me rewrite this product description for my Amazon listing, and then boom, you've got your product listing. Finally, I just want to talk about brand registry. This is different from the brand approval we did earlier. Brand registry, guys, is different because that's so you can upload a video. That requires brand registry. For a lot of you, it will. And then A+ content, you will need brand registry to upload this, to use the Vine program, to run sponsored brand ads, to run sponsored display ads, to do some special deals and promos. You'll need brand registry for all that. In order to get brand registry, guys, all that requires is going to trademarkia.com. Type in your brand name. Let's say it's Brian Designs. Okay. And then you can just start your trademark process here. Okay. Apply now. And you can pay these guys to file your trademark. And then within 1 to 2 weeks of paying the attorneys here at Trademarkia to file your trademark, within 1 to 2 weeks of doing that, you'll get the pending USPTO serial number. Then you'll just come into your Amazon seller account. You'll go to the 3 lines at the top left, advertising, A+ content manager, enroll a new brand. And then you'll upload a picture of your product and packaging with logo, the ASIN number, and the USPTO filing receipt, the paperwork the attorney gives you. And then Amazon will grant you brand registry. And then now you have brand registry while you're waiting for your trademark to be issued, which can take 9 to 13 months. But you've already got brand registry after the first 1 to 2 weeks of registering it through Trademarkia, okay? Then you'll be able to upload that video to your listing and upload A+ content. All right, guys, that video went kind of long, but I wanted to make sure we went over all the different areas of what you need to, how to make an amazing product listing, how to optimize it, find the best keywords for it, and use AI. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you on my next one.